Hi, Leos. It's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Thanks so much for tuning in. So let's start on your love reading here. This is going to be for male and female Leos for September 2018. For some reason, while I was shuffling, I felt like you guys were having some trouble with some choices or like a choice between two or something of that nature. Some decisions this month, I feel. Okay, let's take a look. So the first card we have is express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. Appreciate this moment. Excuse me. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and love. And be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Okay, so I kind of feel like some of you might be a little bit frustrated with your partners. It's like you're having some trouble being there for them. I don't know if it's because you're holding on to some resentment over like a past issue or something. Um, it's like you're having some trouble kind of being there for them because there's like a source of frustration. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but let's take a look. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles, express love through gifts. So this is sort of, if you take a look at this card, it kind of looks like the page is giving this little guy some gifts or a gift, that pentacle. He's like offering it. So this is like maybe, don't take things so seriously because it's a page energy coming through. I feel like this is about being a little bit more lighthearted, not taking things to, like too seriously or personally, and just express your love more. Like more of an innocent vibe is what I'm getting here. Let's see for appreciate this moment. We have the Four of Swords reversed. So yeah, some of you may be like spending way too much time alone. Maybe you needed to take a rest or take a break from your partner, but I feel like your partner is kind of needing you right now. So there may be a need for you to come out of this isolation and appreciate moments with them, kind of share, spend more quality time. We have be supportive with the moon. So yeah, your partner, some of you could be with a Pisces. And this Pisces, especially for those of you who are with a Pisces, I feel like this person needs your support right now. They may be hiding some emotions, deep emotions, and they're not letting you know. There's, maybe they're being irritable, and that's why you're kind of losing your patience with them. But there is a need for you to understand a little bit that there is something going on beneath the surface here, and they do need your support. It's just that they're not going to express it. And even if the partner is not a Pisces, I still feel like there's something going on, maybe some depression. But I really feel like it's hidden. They don't want to express these emotions. If you look, all the water here is just, there's no water above, it just looks like it's below. You know what I mean? So below everything. So I feel like it's being hidden. Okay. So let's move on to the Celtic cross. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Okay, so this could be talking about a spouse, a very committed relationship, trying to keep things as is. Like not, it also is sort of a stubborn kind of energy, like not wanting to change, someone who's very fixed in their ways. is maybe who you're dealing with. Could also be a Taurus. I do feel like there's some arguments, some defensiveness. There is something going on here. It's like the dynamic is a bit off, I feel. Okay, let's see what's going on. So we have the Tower reverse crossed by the Nine of Pentacles. I feel that some of you guys are maybe secretly wanting to be single. You're wanting it, or at least wanting more independence, but you don't really want to cause any kind of upheaval for anyone. It's like you don't want to have this breakup or anything like that, but there is a part of you who kind of wishes you were on your own. In the foundation, we have the Eight of Swords reverse. So it's like you want to free yourself. Maybe you've been feeling like you're stuck in this situation with this person, and I don't know that you don't feel anything for them. I do feel like there is love there, because you do want to prevent like any kind of heartache, or you don't want to cause harm, in other words. But you do want to free yourself, and I don't know that this has too much to do with or as much to do with your partner as it does with you. So let's keep that in mind. In the past, we have the King of Cups, so you may be dealing with, or your partner may be a Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer. Ace of Wands is what's crowning you. So again, I get this feeling that you guys are kind of craving the single life. You want to go off and like do your own thing, be free. In the near future, we have the High Priestess reverse. You see yourselves as the moon. So again, like maybe secretly wanting new beginnings, you're exploring emotions. Maybe you're the one who needs the support. Maybe you're the one who's hiding like these emotions. You feel like you can't express these emotions with your partner. How your partner sees you is the Eight of Pentacles reverse. So maybe you guys really haven't been paying attention to them. I think that this is like a case where both of you are needing the same thing. You need more attention in one way or another, but it's like you're not giving it to each other properly. So you're both kind of feeling the same way, but you're too into your own feelings to even notice. So hopes or fears, we have the Hermit, and your overall outcome is the Seven of Cups. All right, so a little confusion there maybe. All right, let's see what this Tower reverse is about. We have the Justice reverse. So again, sorry, I got my allergies now. Oh, my apologies. Came out of nowhere. I was okay before I started. Sorry, guys. Okay, so like I was saying, when I was shuffling, I kind of felt like there was a decision that you guys are kind of struggling with. And that's what I'm getting here with this Justice reverse card. It's like you want to do the right thing. You don't want to cause any harm to anyone. So in other words, excuse me, I feel as though, like I said, some of you are having feelings like you want to set yourself free. You want to be single. Maybe you just want some time alone. But you feel like that's the wrong thing to do. You feel like maybe it's not fair to your partner, so you may be feeling guilty about that. I'm so sorry, I sound terrible. I swear to you, I wasn't like this before, so it's kind of weird. I don't know if you guys have been emotional or something. Somebody's very emotional. Maybe there's been a lot of crying, I feel. Okay, the Two of Cups reverse. I definitely feel like you guys have been, dancing with this thought of breaking up. I definitely feel like some of you Leos out there are going to just want to be single for a while. Let's see what this Nine of Pentacles, a little more clarity on that. Okay, the Five of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles reverse. I get the feeling the Magician. Okay, yeah. You feel like if you give in to this energy, of being independent, being free, being your own person. You are going to manifest, letting go people or situations that were very valuable that you protected in the past. And this may cause some people to feel abandoned or left out. So this is not something that you want to do to this person who you are with. Um, you don't want to cause any pain, I feel. Let me see this Eight of Swords reverse. Nine of Cups reverse. Yeah, you feel like if you set yourself free, which is what I feel you guys really want to do, especially with this Ace of Wands here, you're going to cause unhappiness. And in turn, you guys are going to be unhappy because that's just the way you guys are. Strength. So you're definitely, this is your energy here. You're restraining yourself from doing what it is you really want to do because you don't want to disappoint or hurt anybody around you. We have the King of Cups here in the past. Eight of Swords reverse. So it's this King of Cups that you want to free yourself from. This could be an older person, or just somebody who represents like somebody who loves you, or the father figure or head of household type of person, the person who nurtures and cares for the family, who's responsible for the family. In this deck, this King of Cups doesn't really look too stable to me. If you take a look at this picture, all the decks are different, but for whatever reason, whichever deck you pick up, it's not a coincidence. It's the message needs to come across this way. So this king seems to me like someone who's not really happy. He's holding back. He's not telling you how he feels, but it's pretty obvious. I mean, he's, draining out his cups. He's just sitting there like alone, floating. He's on concrete, but it looks like there's just water all around him. So a very emotional person, but at the same time, very stoic, so all that emotion just gets locked away and has the possibility to come out in negative ways. So I feel like all of this kind of energy is what's repelling you, and it's not necessarily that. I do feel like there's love. There's definitely love here. It's not that you don't love this person or you don't want to be with them, but there's just something in your energies that's not clicking. Okay, we have this Knight of Cups here. And the King of Rods reverse. So this is your energy. Yeah, it's like you guys, the energy is off between you guys, especially those of you, like I said, who are with water signs. I definitely feel like the energy is off. And it's difficult to express affection. It's getting to that point, or has been, because this is past. So it has been getting to that point where it's difficult to express like sweet feelings or whatever. Okay, let's see. This Ace of Wands here is what's crowning you. Seven of Wands. There's something that you guys want to do. It's just that you're not sure about it. You're not sure if people fight you on this or your partner fights you on this. Are you going to be able to defend it? Seven of Pentacles. It's some kind of change. It's something new that you want to do, something new that you want to pursue. Or it's like, I feel like you guys have been putting so much energy into this relationship, but for some reason you're feeling like you're not getting any return. So it's almost like, how much longer am I going to continue doing the same things over and over again and not really getting any results or any rewards from this? I kind of feel like you guys have been sacrificing a lot. You Leos have been you know, putting everybody else's needs, including your romantic partners, especially, I would say your romantic partners, putting their needs above your own all the time, all the time. And this has really taken a toll because it's like you've burnt yourself out. You know, you have no more to give. You've depleted all your resources and now you feel empty. And it's like you have to go out there and light that fire again, right? Because I feel like your fire has been put out, because you've been nurturing everybody else but yourself. So it's like you sense that now is your time. So in the near future, we have the High Priestess reverse. Two of Wands. Okay, so again, something about a choice, which is what I felt initially. Well, let's see. The Knight of Swords reverse and the Ten of Pentacles reverse. I feel like you guys maybe need to be careful this month because there may be some times, you know, somebody catches you at a wrong moment. Things might come out that, you know, you don't necessarily mean. Because I feel like, you know, this Knight of Swords reverse energy is very, very aggressive. So you can be very combative. Maybe because there is a choice that you need to make or some type of compromise that is needed to be made about like a family issue or regarding the relationship itself. And if you allow, you know, either your ego to take over or feed into any kind of power games, I feel like that's not going to fare well for you or for the relationship as well. So the reason I'm saying be careful is because this High Priestess reverse with this Knight of Swords reverse, to be is like not really listening to what your heart is really telling you. You're just kind of letting yourself go with because of anger, just being just sick of things, you know what I mean? Just wanting a change so badly that you kind of lash out and not really follow your instincts. So that may have negative effects. So just keep an eye out for that. Okay, so how you see yourself is the Moon. We have the Star and the Sun. Wow. I feel like you guys are really, I almost want to say going through like a spiritual awakening. Also uncovering deep-seated issues that you may have been carrying with you, old traumas, childhood traumas, relationship traumas. I feel like this is all starting to bubble up and you're healing it as you go along, as you process all of these memories, all of these thoughts. And it's like you feel yourself getting more and more optimistic. Because I do feel like there's like a fire burning inside of you. It's like you feel that right now is a time for you to take a certain amount of action on something, but you almost feel like your partner's holding you back. And so, but at the same time, it's, you know, there's nothing necessarily wrong. It's just that some of you may be outgrowing a relationship, or you're just rediscovering yourself, and here you are. It's almost like you're a different person now, you know. And that happens. That definitely happens. So how your partner sees you is the Eight of Pentacles reverse with the High Priestess. So they see you as being kind of secretive or mysterious. You're not really paying attention to them. There's a lot of conflict between the two of you. So they're really wondering and thinking, you know, does my partner even want to be with me anymore? Hopes or fears, we have the Hermit, the Page of Swords. I think you really are in this process of rediscovering yourself, of finding out who you really are at this point in your life. It's like you feel a need to start fresh and to start something new in your way of being, in your lifestyle altogether. And so you may be very detached. Maybe you haven't noticed it, but in the month of September, you will be kind of detached from people. And it could be by design, because it's like you're trying to gain some clarity. Find out who you really are and what it is that you really want. Because we have the outcome here is the Seven of Cups. So like I said, there is a certain element of confusion here. The Empress. Like I said, there's a certain fire that needs to be reignited, that you guys are sensing it. There's a new beginning within yourself that needs to start, and that's the process that you guys are in. So this confusion is about, you know, how am I going to nurture this new person that's emerging? Where is my energy going to be most productive? Where am I going to get the best reward? Two of Swords, see, it's some kind of decision. Which cup do I choose? This is a month of many, many options for you. And I feel like you guys have been going through a sort of metamorphosis, wanting change, wanting evolution within yourselves. And so all your relationships, not just the romantic relationships, but any relationships in your life right now are going to be kind of swept in with all of this, in all this current. You know, some will make it and some will not. That's just how it is. The moon. Okay, that moon has been coming up quite a bit. So this is getting to know yourself and deciding finally, where am I going to put my energy? What's going to get me to this Empress status? Because that is where you decided you need to go. Straight to the top. Okay, that's what this Ace here is about. That's the fire that you're lighting. You're willing to put in the work and fight for this, but you have to be sure that that's what you want. You have to be sure which cup you're going to choose. Okay? So maybe you're deciding, do I even want to be in a relationship? Some of you are. Some of you are just going through a major change within yourselves. And like I said, some relationships will survive that and others won't. But that's just how life goes. Okay? I hope this was helpful to some of you. This seems like sort of a deep process that you guys are going through. So I'd be curious to hear your comments. Okay, so let's move on to finance and career. All right. Oops. Bottom of this deck is the Nine of Wands. Oh, that looks terrible. Okay, there we go. Two of Pentacles, the Hermit reverse, Two of Cups, Seven of Pentacles reverse, Six of Swords reverse. Okay. I do feel like there's movement this month. Possibly change, but maybe a few delays, I kind of sense. So let's see. Two of Pentacles, we have Temperance. So this is really about you making sure you have balance in your life overall. Not too much work, not too much play. There's some kind of balance with, you know, not just work, but just being productive in general. I think you guys have to watch in the month of September, especially in the beginning. If you're, just watch that you're not spending too much time, watching Netflix and not doing anything else, or just overworking yourself. So definitely balance is what's needed. Okay. We have the Hermit reverse with the Five of Pentacles. So yes, you need to get out there. Definitely need to get out there and stop isolating yourself. If you guys are looking for jobs, now is the time to move it, is what I'm getting here. Two of Cups. The Queen of Swords. Again, I feel that now is the time to move it, like I said, because you have opportunities here for people to choose you. You just have to be at the right place at the right time. And I'm going to tell you right now, your living room or your kitchen is not the place. Okay? So, yeah. You need to get out there, network, make phone calls, show up, whatever you need to do. But now is the time. This month is the time to do it. Seven of Pentacles reverse. I feel like if you guys have been waiting for, calls back regarding interviews, any kind of call back regarding any business dealing, or even like a legal issue, if you're waiting to hear back, like maybe from a lawyer or somebody that you've hired as a counsel or anything of that nature, I feel like the wait is over this month. You'll be hearing back, or you'll be getting like the result of whatever it was that you had started. Two of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so something that you were juggling before, you were dealing with, I feel like the wait is over. You no longer have to deal with it. So whatever that means for you, like I said, excuse me. My goodness. Sorry. Okay. So like I said, whatever that could be for you. So for some of you, like I said, if you've been waiting for a call back regarding an interview, you don't need to wait anymore. You're going to get the response. I don't know what that response will be, but the wait will be over. I do feel for most of you, you're going to get chosen, because this is like Two of Cups. This is entering into a partnership. And the Queen of Swords kind of chooses, makes a decision. Okay. So Six of Swords reverse. The Eight of Cups reverse. Okay. So both cards, again, this is why I feel there's going to be some type of delay. Both are cards about movement, right? Movement toward something else, something new, another direction, a new direction, leaving something behind. But both of them are reversed. So we're not moving just yet. So I feel like this is like probably towards the middle, towards the end of the month is when things are really going to start moving ahead for you. Towards the beginning of the month is when you have to make the connections. Okay. So that's where the focus should definitely be, in the beginning and towards the middle of the month. Towards the end of the month is where you hear back, but you're not actually making the movement forward just yet. So probably if you guys are looking for jobs, I would say more towards October. But definitely it's a good time. Yeah, see, we have the Four of Wands. It came out reverse. So which means that, yeah, if you haven't been working, or there's a bit of instability in your household, or at your job or whatever, you can't quite leave just yet in this month. But things are definitely picking up and moving along as long as you come out of this hermit mode, okay? And get out there. Now's the time. Start now. Make that phone call. All right, guys. I hope that was helpful. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.